Hello everyone, it's Kay from the Paper Shed. Thanks for popping on and joining me today. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new, then welcome and thanks for joining us. I'm sharing with you today another flip through of some of my old albums. These are generally for photographs. This particular one was inspired and created by Catherine Scraps. I followed a tutorial to do this. The papers on here, I can't remember what the name is, but if you're interested in the papers because you'd like to do something like this, because I've made many of these for different ones, then feel free to message me and I'll definitely have a look. I'll find it out for you, because the papers are gorgeous. I've done a Craftex cover on my spine, and it is 3¼ inches. It's 6½ wide and 8½ long. Yeah, I've done many of these. They are predominantly meant for photographs, really. All of these are that I'm showing you in this series. But this kit was really, really nice, and I've done it several times. I've used the kit several times, and I've made many of these books quite a few times now, for different babies that have come along. So the kit actually comes with these little cards, and you do the date, the height and weight, the tiny little details and the precious moments. This is in a little tuck type pocket, and obviously you can put your memorabilia in there, little things, photographs, cards, and then that's for your first month photograph. That's the way that you use the book. So the book has 12 small thin signatures in, which equals your 12 months of the first year of your baby. So you turn over, you've got extra photograph places here for their first month, and that's the first month complete. And then obviously the rest is exactly the same. We have photos here. This is what it would look like if there was paper inside. That would obviously be stuck down on your page. As I say, this is just one that I made up, and then I've completed this several times. And every page is exactly the same. It's very easy to do. It's a great tutorial. I've made them for some of my grandchildren, and I've made them for other family members. And they're a great way to record, you know, your baby's first 12 months, because it's so they change so much in the first 12 months, really. And I just think this is wonderful. And all of this is from one specific kit. I suspect you can do lots of different other things with it, as well as this, but I just thought this was a lovely way to record it all. And yeah, they're all the same. I just thought I'd show you that as a quick thing. I don't really think there's anything in here that I would use for a journal. These are magnetic as well, these flips. And that's it really. But I just thought I'd like to share that with you, because that's it's quite a nice thing to do, really, if you wanted to do something just slightly different to a journal. I have got a couple more to show you today. This little folio here is a design from Claire at My Creative Studio. She's a Graphics 45 lady, and she does some wonderful, beautiful kit, you know, projects. She doesn't live that far away from me, actually, and I did try to go quite a few years ago now. I did try to get on one of her courses, But COVID hit, and unfortunately, I wasn't actually into journaling at the time. Books and stuff, yeah. But this was my sort of, I would say, this was my sort of first go at a folio type thing, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it, and I love some of the elements in this. Um, I haven't used any in a journal, but yeah, let me just tell you how wide it is because it's not very big. So it's just a 1 3/4 inch spine. It's 8 1/4 wide, and it's 8 1/4, so it's square. But it's a lovely book. And when I found it again, I thought, oh, because I love these colours together, this mustard yellow and burgundy colours, and there's some nice papers. I can't remember where this is from. I'm sure I'd find it if I wanted to look, because I really only use digital papers. So this is the first page. There's only 2 signatures in it. No, yeah, 2 signatures in it. That's coming off. This is back in the day when you used to use double-sided tape for everything. And they are very similar. So there's a little card there, a little pull-out flip pocket, and then a one of these ones where you put the. I've used this before in the first album that I showed you. This is just to put obviously bits and pieces, and it secures it, and you can see through it, which is great. And then this is a just a little pocket there. There is a little tuck space under there if you wanted to use it as a tuck space. But I love this design on the pocket, and I'd forgotten that we'd used it. And I also love that. I think that's for a journaling card, I just think that's just such a nice way to display it, and I think could use that a lot in journaling. Then we've got this little thing. It is magnetic again, and it's just really a little flip up with a little tiny pocket in for whatever. I don't think it's been left open anywhere. No. And then on this one, we've got a side pocket. These again are magnetic, but you open that up and you flip that down. I love that. Again, it's got a similar thing in with the acetate. So that's a long one. And a little photo card there, which would obviously be a journaling thing. And then this is a acetate pocket on the back that you can just put a couple of journal cards or other pieces of ephemera in. But I love that. I think that's lovely. Because again, look how the papers are split and stuff. My mind goes all over the place when I see stuff. So there's a little pocket behind this one, and then this is a little pull out with some 4 things which you can put photographs on. But at the same token, you could actually journal on it. It does lie flat for you to do that. And they're quite easy to do, they are. I'd have to look it up, mind. And then the next page is the same again, another little card. This is a belly band type thing here, and it's got the acetate window on again for you to pull down and pop things in. Again, more acetate and another card in there. And then we have another long one in that one. So that goes all the way down. You've got this as a pull out again for journaling. They are magnetic again. And then you've got your pocket again like this with your other bits and pieces in. This has got another acetate pocket. Isn't that bird cute? Love that little bird. And another acetate pocket there. See, that was going to be stuck down to something, look. It's obviously having ideas back then. They go in your pocket. But look at that. That's smashing, isn't it? Really love it. And again, we've got the same on the back as we have on the front. This is a pull-out card that sits over your pocket. Another tag and another little booklet with the acetate pocket on the back. They come out quite thin then, so that's quite nice. And that's it. But I did really enjoy making those, and I just loved that design of that pocket. So I'm going to have to bring those in, I think, at some point. I mean, it even looks nice open. So I really like that. Great ideas in there. Really nice ideas. So that was one of my other ones. And then I'm just going to quickly show you my first sort of journal make. I used to make little notebook type things for people to use. And this was probably one of the very first journal type styles that I've sort of, it's very sort of album like, but this was one of my very first goes at journaling. And when I found it, and I thought, oh, that feels really nice. It's sturdy and it's big and it's got stuff in it, and I like it. I do actually like it. So I obviously put a little band on because I like my journals to be quite closed. If I've got it in my bag, in my work bag or anything, I want it to stay closed. I don't want to be messing with it if I'm putting other stuff in it. I don't know what size that is. But that's about 2¼ inch spine, which is a bit big really, I think. But the size of that is actually really nice. It's really nice to hold. It's 5½ by 7¾ So it's quite a nice little size, and I know what determined that. It would have been my notebook, but I think I've had to cut that down, look. So I think I've cut it down. But anyway, let's go ahead and have a look. This paper pack actually was a pad that I had from the range. If you're in the US, you won't understand what I'm about to say. But they did something called journaling pads, and I believe there was only two. There was this navy and pink, and there was another which I think was a greeny colour with cream or something. And it was pre-cut dies that were in it. There's words, there's little shopping list things. There was loads of stuff in it, and when I was looking through the paper pads, I come across it and I thought, oh, that sounds nice. I'll try and have a go. And that's what brought me into journaling and to finding out more. So this book was responsible really for where I am today. And it's never been used. Obviously, this is not grunged up or anything like that. I've not edged the edges of it or anything. So it is fairly, again, I've done a signature exactly the same as what I would have done for my photo albums, because at the time that's all I knew. I didn't sort of know what junk, certainly not what junk journaling was anyway. So yeah, we've got a pocket here, which is handy. I've got a pocket here. Look how deep my little hole is. My divot, no mind, eh? And then I made some little photo ones, look, to keep in there. I think a journal should hold photographs anyway. This is a pocket. This is a little handmade. I mean, look how white my edges are around my pages. But oh, I thought it was wonderful when I did it. And this is another pocket here. I've got a policy holder here. Press pocket. I mean, they're all bent and I don't know what's caused it all. This is the same, that's just a pocket. Then I've got a bit of a waterfall photograph thing going on there. Another little booklet. Again, look how wide I've left all around the edge. And a little waterfall photograph on there. Some more there with some journaling space. And another pocket. And then I've got a pad here. Obviously didn't think about my pen or my pencil because there isn't one. But I just thought it's when I look back on it, it makes me laugh. But that is super nice to hold. I really like it. So yeah, that was my first. There isn't anything really new in there, I don't think. Perhaps just doing a little waterfall for photographs. I just think, if you junk journal, and I like pictures, I like to see my kids and my grandkids and, my mum and my dad. And so I just think it's nice it's something that you use every single day. And, I just like a picture here and there. So I hope you got something from this one. This really is just a flip through, really, of some of my early days. So thanks for watching and sticking with it. I've got 2 very large albums in part 5 and part 6, which I will film next week. So watch out for those, because one of those is just my all-time favourites, which will probably be number 6. I'll wait till the very last because there's so many things in it that can be utilised into a journal. It's bound to inspire some of you, I'm sure. So thank you again for watching and sticking with me. I hope that you enjoyed just having a little flip through today. Again, I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye for now.